Lipscomb Pitts Insurance has been serving the Mid-South since 1954. We've always focused on supporting our community and believed in promoting the positives, encouraging engagement, and leading by example. Lipscomb Pitts is proud to be a presenting sponsor of the Spark.
Additional production funding of the Spark is provided by Christian Brothers University.
This month on The Spark, our theme is growth, personal, professional, and even natural. We'll learn more about a 4-year private university taking the classroom into the workplace and focusing on community collaboration. A Memphis-based background screening and lending solutions firm that is nationwide and has a heart set on helping people when they least expect it. And a 96-acre garden that is full of fun surprises and serves over 40,000 children each year through organized education programs. Have you ever been excited by a new idea? Inspired by watching someone lead by example? When we talk about creating change, we start by sharing the stories of everyday heroes who are making a difference in their own way, so we can learn and do the same. This truth is the power behind this show, which is focused on business and community leaders that are leading by example to give back, fuel change, and create new opportunities for the Mid-South. I'm Jeremy Park, and this is The Spark. With growth as the theme today, I want to start by talking about professional, academic, faith even, encompassing all the above with Christian Brothers University, 4-year private institution, Midtown Memphis. 1871 is the founding year, so a lot of tradition. I'm here with the president, John Smarrelli, and give us a glimpse, obviously the great tradition here with Christian Brothers University, but give us a little bit of the focus, the mission, the success you guys are having with Christian Brothers University.
We're based on a LaSallian heritage with a founder, John Baptiste de La Salle, who's been saint. Focus of John Baptiste was teaching, but not just teaching, but teaching relevant materials for individuals so they can make a difference in the community. So our whole programs are based on relevance to a community in which we live.
And one of the things, you guys have had tons of success. I know Forbes magazine, top 20% in the nation for colleges across America. You've got a number of those, and you're preparing them not only for the academic success, but for the professional success. Talk about that aspect of it, is kind of working backward, meeting with the companies, figuring out what they need, and then let's tailor the programs to meet those needs.
As you mentioned, we want to first know what do the companies need. And then second, we'll tailor our educational academic programs around their needs. And not just academics, but in terms of what other skills do they need, in terms of ethical issues and other issues. So we do that. In essence, what it's paid off in terms of our graduates, for example, in engineering, when they crossed the stage last May, 90% of our engineering students had jobs in the Memphis community. In the sciences, 90% are going to medical school. 100% who want to go to graduate school are getting into great graduate programs. Pharmacy the same way. So we're populating the community with trained individuals, and we feel that's an important part of our mission.
Because they're getting those hands-on skills that they actively need then for the job. So the other aspect is it 80% that actually stay here in Memphis? So you're not only bringing them here, but they're staying here in Memphis.
We are proud of the difference we make to the Memphis community because of our alums staying in the area. Now, we recruit out of Memphis very heavily, but we also then create individuals who are able to contribute to the Memphis community.
And it's about 1,600 in terms of the...
1,600 numbers. We are a small university with big returns on that small university.
Hey, nothing wrong with that. Power. One of the things I think that's very unique is the community collaboration aspect. I mean, obviously we talked about working with the companies, figuring out what they need, but also too, you have a very strong reach here in the community, and one of them is with Delta Medical. Explain, because I know we're about to see a little bit of that in detail. Sure. Explain that partnership with Delta Medical.
Well, nearly 2 years ago, we began a program called Physician Assistant Studies. It's the master's level program. We're training individuals who can function essentially as primary care physicians. So we feel very strongly that these individuals need opportunities in the community before they get their degrees to understand what is a community, what are the needs of the citizens of this community. So what we do is we send these individuals out to various locations, Delta Medical being one of those locations, a healthcare provider, to say, okay, now it's time. You sort of understand the principle. Now let's interact with people. We feel that's an important part of CBU education.
Nice. So let's go ahead and show viewers exactly what we're talking about with the partnership with Delta Medical.
What Delta Medical Center does is we serve as an actual medical site for the students to rotate through and actually get clinical experience. I used to teach the residents at the UT program at the Old Baptist Central, so it's been years since I taught these young smiling faces, so it's been really nice to see people come in and want to learn, be able to teach and influence that way.
As a student, I really feel that this program partnership with Delta has allowed me to get a good education, has really developed me as a provider, and given me some more patient interaction.
I don't think I would have a future as a physician assistant at all without an internship, period. A lot of physician assistants, actually, if not all physician assistants, we get our hands-on clinical training through these internships. So these internships are pretty much our, in terms of our education, it's really the most important aspects of it.
We just saw a bit about Delta Medical and the partnership you have with them, and as you mentioned, that's just one piece of the equation. One of the things that you're doing to me, that's exciting, that's very innovative, is you're taking it outside of the traditional four walls, the classroom, the campus, and you're infusing, especially in the MBA program, this educational experience in the workplace. So you're literally taking it to the work sites. And explain in more detail for the viewers what that entails and what that means.
It's a very exciting MBA program where we said we need to make a difference to the corporations in the area. So what we do is our faculty are portable, and what we do is recruit students not from outside, but we basically recruit students from the individual corporation. So we meet in their conference room, our faculty teach MBA classes, but their projects are not projects that are out there somewhere else, but in fact part of the corporation in which they work. And so what we see is a win-win. The students win because they're doing real-life projects. The company wins because the students are sort of assessing what the company is doing.
Well, and to your point, they're using real-life problems, real-life data, real-life analysis, so it's a win-win-win all the way around.
And that's what LaSallian education is all about, real-life education.
And the other thing is that ties into that, especially in the workplace, is internships.
Our undergraduate students, we feel very strongly that each undergraduate student should have an internship, and we encourage that. Our faculty members have contacts. We have contacts through our Career Center. So what we like to do is place every student sometime in their academic career in some sort of internship. So be it the business area, be it the sciences, be it engineering. What that does is offers them opportunities to learn about the career in which they are going to be involved with, but also offers the employers opportunities to get to know our students, absolutely, a long-term job interview, and hopefully they will hire our students based on that job interview.
And when you talk about the 80% success that you're having, keeping graduates here in Memphis and the Mid-South, those are our future leaders, and for them to start their families here is really critical, but you're allowing them as a part of the collegiate experience to roll up their sleeves and get involved with nonprofits. And so you have a number of partnerships with Facing History Ourselves, Bridges, and their bridge builders. And so you're really allowing the students to interact and kind of build this partnership, and really with the university as a whole, you have a number of partnerships. Talk about some of those.
Some of the students, we want them to know that college is an attainable goal for many of them. So Bridges is one of those, where we bring 1,000 students who are in the Bridges program onto our campus. And what do they do there? They spend a week on our campus, they live in our residence halls, they eat in our cafeteria, they learn about what college is all about. We also offer them an opportunity to get CBU credit from that experience. Nice. For them, what it says is, okay, college is attainable, and we need to make that to students in the Memphis area that they can go to college, they can succeed. Other areas, the involvement with teaching. Our partnership with Middle College High School, with Fairview, which is a middle school. What we're trying to do there is have the best teachers to motivate students, particularly in the areas of science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Opportunities for our students for these students to sort of get a sense of what it's like to be in college.
And September what is it?
September of Service,
September
SOS.
Service.
The SOS. One of our faculty members, Dr. Tracy Burke, said, we need to do an organized service project. So we took the 30 days in September, faculty, staff, administrators, alumni got together. Every day we visited a not-for-profit and did some form of service. Sometimes it would just be cleaning up, other times it would be financial management, depending on what the needs of the organization were.
Absolutely love it. So everything you're doing on the education front, the community engagement front, all the way around, absolutely love what you guys are doing. So thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you, Jeremy. Appreciate what you do.